It's a Mercedes 1-2 then at the moment. Hamilton leads.
There are some rules to follow.
Rule number 1, follow the rule.
While looking for breeding potential.
Following every rule.
The pedigree is the first thing to consider. And by pedigree, I mean a complete revelation of the direct predecessors and their performances. Whether in the race loft or the breeding loft. The reason for this is that the more winners there are in the ancestors, the more likely it is that the bird in question will be able to breed winners by itself. By winners, we mean pigeons that we can win or perform well repeatedly. A single good performance can never be regarded as an evidence of quality, as followers will win on sometimes and even in large races with numerous competitors. The bird's real performance comes in second. A track record of flying well in a number of races works in its favor. Throughout the years, there have been pigeons of good stock that could not race, but whose siblings or sisters were champion racers and whose performances prompted fanciers to stock them with excellent results. On the other hand, there have been champions who were total and utter duds from the start. To produce a family of exceptional pigeons that can be relied on for racing and breeding, it is best to focus on pigeons with a track record of good performance. Again, we prefer a family instead of just one good result, because having a family will provide a more repeatable result. Third, I believe that on average, physical appearances play an influence in good breeders. My goal has always been to find pigeons with the right build for racing. However, this is limited to long-distance racing in the absence of a strong following wind. The anatomical factors I seek can be found in a certain design of wing, muscles that are supple, full but appear weightless, a pigeon that is well balanced in terms of body shape, and a throat that is clean and as thin as possible. Some of these do fluctuate with the pigeon's fitness curve, but when in peak condition, there is no mistaking. A word of caution: never judge the exceptions. Pigeons that do not have the physiques suited for long-distance racing due to inbreeding, passing licks, eccentric throwbacks, and so on, and who are truly exceptions. These birds are frequently identified by the appearance of their offspring or close relatives who meet these requirements. Fourth, it must be a descendant from successful pigeons at the distance at which its youngsters will complete. Success will be difficult to accomplish if the parents excelled at 500-kilometer races, but the bird's babies are racing 1,000-kilometer events. This is critical, especially if one's desire to compete over extremely vast distances. If you try to breed 200 to 300-kilometer winners from 1,000-kilometer winner parents or 1,000-kilometer winners from 2 to 300-kilometer winner parents, your chances of success will be much decreased, though not impossible. So, a horse for a course it is best to choose or get good stock from your local racers or from fanciers who race the distances that you want to join, who win on the races that you want to win, and get from that specific family. The latter can be extremely confusing at times. So much so that many fanciers believe that the principles of genetics are not being followed when, for example, two 300-kilometer winners are coupled together with no success in short distance races. Then, when the fancier tries the offspring at a distance out of desperation, they do well. What causes this to happen? Even if we believe that everything in the loft, management, health, and so on is in order, we are still confronted with this seeming breathing contradiction. And it's not an uncommon occurrence. So why? It occurs, I feel, due to a lack of specialization. This lack of specialization is also one of the reasons why Philippines continue to trail significantly behind Europe, especially Belgium, in terms of stock quality. I believe we fall short because we do not recognize the distance at which most pigeons excel. We set out to buy the pigeons at auctions, clearance sale, for example. In most cases, unless we know the seller's pigeons closely, we are guided by what is on the sales catalog. This usually just shows which birds won and how many races or ranks they took. Usually, the liberation places are not stated. Instead, they are glossed over, so that just the positions and distances raced are given. To make matters worse, when this information does show on the catalog, it is frequently overlooked by the buyer. Do you have your own system in choosing champion breeders? Let us know in the comment section.